It has become an archetypal image of Kansas City, a father showing his child the chips in the facade of Union Station, where bullets ricocheted that fateful morning of June 17, 1933. A romantic Robin Hood steal from the rich, give to the poor image formed in the minds of many Americans who themselves were eking out a hard-scrabble existence. At a time when the average household income in states like Oklahoma and Missouri hovered below $500 a year, bank robbers could make off with $10,000 for a morning's work. But the public's laissez-faire attitude dramatically changed when 5 men were openly killed in Kansas City during an armed criminal action to free a prisoner being escorted back to Leavenworth Penitentiary. The event galvanized law enforcement and awakened politicians to the fact that fighting crime could no longer be left up to states alone. While on the lam, Jelly Nash wended his way to St. Paul, Minnesota, a safe haven for many gangsters. There he joined the Holden Keating Gang, which included Tommy Holden, Francis Jimmy Keating, Harvey Bailey, George Machine Gun Kelly, and Vern Miller. They robbed banks together. Gangsters lived peripatetic lives in the 1930s, never staying in one place for too long. Thus, Miller and Nash, like so many other crooks, alternately lived and visited Chicago, Kansas City, Hot Springs, St. Paul, and many little towns in the Midwest in between, pulling bank robberies and heists whenever cash ran low. In March 1933, Miller and his girlfriend Vi Mathis leased a bungalow home at 6612 Edgevale Road in Kansas City, Missouri. There they lived peacefully with Vi's young daughter, Betty. Also on June 16, 1933, Pretty Boy Floyd, accompanied by his alcoholic sidekick 24-year-old Adam Rachetti, neither of whom knew Vern Miller or Frank Nash, were zigzagging northward along the cat roads of western Missouri with 2 hostages, Bolivar, Missouri Police Chief Jack Killingsworth and insurance businessman Walter Griffith. Earlier that morning, Floyd and Rachetti were at the Bitzer Chevrolet car dealership in Bolivar, where Rachetti's brother Joe, a mechanic, was working on the most recent car Floyd had stolen. Sheriff Killingsworth strolled in for a cup of Java and was taken hostage for safe passage by Floyd and Rachetti. Out on the cat roads of Missouri, they flagged down Walter Griffith, commandeered his car, and the foursome weaved their way to Kansas City.
Why were they on their way to Kansas City? To have fun, like everybody else. This was the place to come and play if you were a crook.
Union Station was fairly active with people coming and going. Special Agent Vetterli brought with him FBI Special Agent Raymond James Caffrey, who had been transferred to Kansas City from Omaha about a month earlier. There they met KC police officers W.J. Red Grooms and Frank Hermanson, who had arrived in the department's so-called hot shot, an armored car, usually equipped with a machine gun that had inexplicably been removed.